4 amazing foods that are good for the liver. Hey Hapthies! In today's video, we will be talking about one of the most essential organs, which are unfortunately prone to diseases if it is neglected for a long time. We are, of course, talking about the liver. It is a powerhouse of an organ that performs some of the most important tasks in the body, and our survival hinges on how well it can perform these duties. It is the organ responsible for producing essential vitamins and minerals for the body, such as bile, cholesterol, and protein, just to name a few. It also has the important task of properly storing these essential vitamins, minerals, and even carbohydrates in the body so the body can use them later if needed. Perhaps its most important job is its ability to break down harmful toxins, such as alcohol, so they can be properly processed and excreted from the body. It is also responsible for properly breaking down the medication we take so it can be absorbed by the body and perform its specific tasks. In addition to this, the liver also helps break down any natural byproducts of the metabolic process and ensures your digestive system keeps functioning optimally. The liver is the biggest gland in the body, and it is estimated that it performs about 500 different essential tasks so we can continue functioning as normal. Since the liver is responsible for detoxifying the blood from harmful things like tobacco, alcohol, unhealthy fried and processed foods, and even the harmful chemicals in various beauty products. It is important to eat a healthy diet that is rich in important nutrients and antioxidants so it can better perform this job. The good news is the liver is one of the few organs which is very efficient in renewing and healing itself, so consuming certain detoxifying foods can help cleanse the liver of any impurities it may build and ensure it continues to function properly. Please stick around for an informative bonus fact at the end. But now, without further ado, let's discuss some of the foods you should add to your diet if you want a healthier liver. Tea. Tea has been a staple of Asian culture for centuries. It is considered an important part of the diet, with its benefits having been identified since ancient times, and modern science believes it's one of the main reasons people from that part of the world have such a high life expectancy. Just don't go mixing it with tons of milk and sugar though, as excessive sugar consumption can end up having a bad effect on the liver. Studies have proven that green tea particularly excels at promoting the health of the liver. A study conducted in Japan found that consuming around 10 cups of tea every day resulted in a significant improvement of the blood markers of the liver. Another smaller study, conducted on people suffering from non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, found that the consumption of green tea, which is naturally high in antioxidants, for up to 3 months improved the levels of enzymes in the liver. It also had a hand in significantly reducing fat deposits that had formed around the liver and also relieved it from oxidative stress. Additionally, a review of several studies performed on the liver found that people who were in the habit of drinking 4 or more cups of green tea every day had a noticeably reduced risk of developing liver cancer. One study focusing on the benefits of herbal extracts on liver health found that because of its main polyphenol compound called epigallocatechin 3-gallate, green tea can be used as a very potent remedy for many liver-related disorders. The study, which involved 80 participants suffering from non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, found that when a supplement containing 500 milligrams of green tea extract was consumed by the participants for 90 days, it significantly reduced ALT and aspartate aminotransferase, 2 of the biggest markers of liver damage. In another study conducted over 12 weeks with people suffering from the same disorder, resulted in similarly positive results, as it was found that participants experienced significant improvements in the levels of AST and ALT, and even had reduced inflammatory markers compared to the placebo. Coffee. Not a tea person? Well, that's fine, because just like tea, coffee has also been observed to have a very potent positive effect on the health of your liver. A review in 2013 found that over 50% of the American population drinks coffee every day, and in 2015, Canada was ranked #1 in coffee consumption worldwide. Studies have now shown that your morning cup of joe could work wonders for your liver. One study found that drinking coffee regularly could significantly lower the risk of liver disease and even provide extra protection for those already suffering from one. Studies have repeatedly linked coffee with lowering the risk of serious conditions like permanent liver damage and cirrhosis, especially in people suffering from chronic liver disease. Research has shown that constant consumption of the beverage can reduce the levels of inflammation in the liver and also reduce the risk of several common liver cancers and other diseases. Drinking up to 3 cups a day of coffee has been statistically proven to reduce the mortality rate of people suffering from chronic liver disease. Most of these benefits come from coffee's strong effect on preventing fat and collagen buildup on the liver. Fat and collagen are the 2 biggest markers of liver disease. In addition to this, coffee has strong anti-inflammatory properties and has been shown to boost the levels of glutathione, a strong antioxidant that helps reduce harmful free radicals in the body as they are naturally produced and can cause significant damage to cells and increase the risk of cancer. Another benefit of regularly drinking coffee is that when digested, the caffeine forms a helpful chemical called paraxanthine, which has been linked to reducing the growth of scar tissue responsible for fibrosis. This can have many benefits for your liver, as it decreases the risk of liver cancer, hepatitis C, and non-alcoholic liver disease. Citrus fruits. It can't hurt to add a variety of fruits and vegetables to your diet. They all have significant benefits for your health and overall well-being, as they are packed with nutrients that will help you stay in shape and make your body function properly. When it comes to the liver, though, nothing beats citrus fruits, such as grapefruit. They are packed with antioxidants, which provide natural protection to the liver. 2 of the main antioxidants they are rich in are called naringin and naringenin. Several studies have been conducted that link them with helping the liver stay protected from injury. The protective properties of grapefruit have been observed to help the liver in 2 major ways, which are helping significantly reduce the levels of inflammation in the organ and protecting the cells that form it. Research has shown that these potent antioxidants can aid the liver in reducing the risk of developing hepatic fibrosis. Hepatic fibrosis is a very serious liver disorder, as people suffering from it experience an increased buildup of connective tissue in the organ. This usually happens because of chronic inflammation. Studies have also shown that eating grapefruit can help the liver in processing any alcohol you consume. This is great because alcohol is one of the most dangerous substances you can consume for your liver health. In addition to this, several animal studies have been conducted to better understand the benefits of citrus fruits on the liver. In one study done in mice, it was found that when the rodents were put on a high-fat diet, the antioxidant naringenin played a significant role in reducing the amount of fat that had built up on the liver and also boosted the number of enzymes which are responsible for burning fat in the body. This can help you in your weight loss goals, as well as in addition to being great for your liver. Adding grapefruit to your diet can boost your liver's ability to recover from the damage done by disease or excessive alcohol consumption. Garlic. While it's understandable that you may not like the idea of having a pungent odor emitting from your mouth, it is a small price to pay for the incredible benefits garlic brings to the table. It is an incredibly healthy and versatile vegetable that has many uses in different cuisines worldwide. Even a single clove of garlic can pack a strong punch and help elevate both the flavor of your food and the health of your liver. It contains some of the richest and densely packed plant compounds, which are both anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. These compounds include aholin, alliin, and allicin, all of which have been shown to improve liver health. Various studies have confirmed garlic's ability to combat liver disease. One study of 98 people suffering from non-alcoholic fatty liver disease found that people who consumed 800 milligrams of garlic powder every day for 3.5 months saw massive improvements in their levels of AST, ATL, triglycerides, and LDL, or bad cholesterol, when compared to the people who took a placebo. Additionally, people who were part of the garlic group experienced a significant reduction of 51% in their levels of liver fat buildup. The placebo group only experienced a minor reduction of 16% instead. In another major study consisting of 24,000 adults, it was observed that people who tended to eat raw garlic for more than 7 times each week reduced the risk of developing the fatty liver disease by up to 29%. It is important to mention, though, that this positive effect was only observed in men, as women didn't experience a significant change. Another study was conducted to specifically observe garlic's effect on cancer. It concluded that consuming raw garlic 2 or more times each week could reduce the risk of liver cancer by up to 23% more than consuming it less than twice each week. It is important to note that raw garlic has been observed to be the safest for consumption, as supplements containing it have been known to cause liver injury in some cases. As is tradition, it is now time for your bonus fact of the day. Now that we have talked about some of the best foods for improving your liver health, let us also warn you about some of the foods which can harm your liver when consumed excessively. When we think of liver problems, the first thing we associate them with is alcohol consumption. This is for a good reason. Fatty liver disease develops in 2 ways, the alcoholic and non-alcoholic types. As the name suggests, excessive drinking can lead to inflammation and fat accumulation on the liver, and even cirrhosis and complete liver failure if left uncontrolled. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease usually develops because of diets full of processed foods and sugar. If you care about your liver, you must be careful about what you eat. There you have it, guys. As always, we hope this video helps you lead a happier life. Know of any other natural ways to detoxify the liver? Please let us know in the comments.